GTA Online has a big problem, and I know what you're thinking. Yes, the economy's broken, and Rockstar doesn't release new content nearly as often as they should, but it's still fun despite all the grinding, right? Well, the problem I'm talking about today goes far deeper than monotonous grinding or glitches. In fact, it affects your experience on a more direct level and can turn GTA Online into an absolute nightmare. Ironically, the source of this problem is Rockstar's greed. Shark cards, monthly subscriptions, and inflation have turned what should have been a fun online open-world action game into one of the most predatory businesses. These days, the mere act of logging in and playing GTA Online puts your account at risk. So, what am I on about? Let me show you right now. You probably all know about modders in GTA Online. They appear in every lobby on PC, dropping fat stacks of cash and the occasional Godzilla to keep things interesting for everyone. But not every modder is friendly like that. Some of them will ruin your game by exploding your car, locking you up in a cage, or dropping an orbital cannon strike on you, and they can even get your account banned for made-up reasons. It's a bad idea to accept money and RP from modders, but even if you try and avoid them, they will just find your IP and DDoS you offline. Because finding someone's IP in a public lobby is extremely easy, especially on PC. The scariest thing about all of this is that some mod menus allow players to see when you're online, crash the entire lobby, and blame you for cheating. Imagine putting hundreds of hours and your hard-earned real-life money into a game, only for someone to snatch it all away from you because they're having a bad day and enjoy seeing others suffer. Things only get worse from here, because the same people who use these mod menus can also find your IP and location. It's not very accurate, since the most someone can know from your IP is your city and zip code, but that's still extremely concerning, especially if you got kids playing GTA Online, because a lot of these predatory modders will not hesitate to dox you in real life if they can. Thankfully, a simple VPN solves a lot of these issues, but no VPN in the world can fix Rockstar's indifference towards these issues, since they've known about it since day one and still can't create a reliable solution to cheaters and hackers running wild in every server. Let's put things in perspective for you guys. Rockstar and Take-Two have made over $8 billion from Grand Theft Auto 5 over the past decade, and it is the second most popular video game of all time with 195 million copies sold. Despite this sky-shattering level of success, the game still has no dedicated servers and still uses peer-to-peer connection for lobbies, although matchmaking is still done via a small group of official servers. Imagine if Rockstar fixed the rampant hacking and cheating. How much more money could they be making from GTA Online, because a lot more people would be interested in playing this game. They had a massive influx of new players in May of 2020 when the game was free for a week on the Epic Store. Documents from the Epic vs. Apple trial showed 7 million new players joined up during that week, but a huge chunk of these newcomers probably left after getting griefed every other match by modders running around in God mode, spawning vehicles, and blowing up everything in the server. It's honestly sad to see GTA Online in this state, because me and thousands of others around the world still enjoy playing this game just because it's a fun open world sandbox with endless possibilities for progression and character customization, and updates like The Contract and Cayo Perico added memorable characters and locations along with new gameplay mechanics. However, everything comes at a cost, and in GTA Online, nothing is cheap either. You'll either spend real world money on shark cards or grind these repetitive missions for hours with your friends to get the cash needed for your favorite items. Originally, modding was created as a way to bypass this grind. Modders were just people who felt it was unfair and unjust for Rockstar to ask for more money after they had already paid for the game, and spent additional money on shark cards, only for new updates to ruin everything through price inflation. You could buy a mod menu or even a modded account with unlimited money that costs a fraction of a Megalodon shark card. Sure, there is always the risk of getting banned, but paid mods reduce the chance of that ever happening. And over time, these mods started to become more powerful, with game-breaking features that could ruin the experience for everyone else. And you know what the best way is to protect yourself from these modders? That's right, getting your very own mod menu, because reporting someone in GTA Online is about as effective as blowing on a wildfire. These people making these mod menus are getting filthy rich off of Rockstar's mistakes, since they've created both the problem and the solution. Sandwiched between these modders and Rockstar are the innocent players who just want to have some fun, but can't have a single gameplay session without their car getting blown up or their game crashing because they offended a modder in online. The reason that mod menus have become so popular is simple here. People just want to get the vehicles and properties they like without grinding repetitive missions for days on end, and mod menus also add mechanics like flying and teleportation that change how the game plays, giving you a new perspective on things and transforming the GTA Online experience. In the hands of a creative user, mod menus can also be extremely fun. New vehicles, maps, challenges, and mechanics are always welcome, especially in the story mode, but when people go online and start abusing these mods to give themselves an unfair advantage, that is when things get sour for everyone. On a base level, GTA Online is basically a money grinding simulator. All of the fun activities are tied directly to how much cash you have, and right now Rockstar is showing no intention of making this process more player friendly. If the grind isn't fun, people will always resort to the alternative means, and the cycle of grief will keep on repeating here. The economy of this game has been compromised ever since Rockstar went all in on the shark card craze, and there have been numerous overpriced items like yachts, cars, helicopters, and properties. Most of these require a month or more of grinding if you're a normal person with a job who can only play an hour or two each day. Things like level caps, facilities, and location requirements make it even more frustrating for new players. Inflation is another issue plaguing GTA Online. Just like our actual economy, the value of cash in GTA Online has gone down significantly and everything costs more. However, the value offered by shark cards has remained the exact same since 2013. We're now at the point where nearly half of the cars in this game cost $500,000 or more. If you want a cool attack helicopter like the Hunter or the Akula, you'll need close to $4 million, and then you're gonna need a hangar for that helicopter, which can be another $1 to $2 million. Oh, and these are all base prices, before you apply any upgrades or customization to them. Because of the inflation and grinding, GTA Online has transformed into a chore. What was once enjoyable is now a race to see who has more stuff, which is another way of saying who has spent more real-life money on shark cards, or just played the game way more. Rockstar even added GTA Plus in the year of 2022, which is a $5.99 monthly subscription with a perk that gives you 15% more cash per shark card that you purchase. So on top of paying for GTA Online by buying GTA 5, and then potentially paying for DLCs through the use of buying shark cards, you can now pay even more money each month to make more money out of the money you already paid. Despite its rich, action-packed world and wacky adventures, Grand Theft Auto Online isn't as enjoyable as it once used to be. Hackers and modders have ruined the experience while Rockstar turns a blind eye and pushes out one DLC after another with more overpriced cosmetics and vehicles in the game so you can keep grinding as if you're working a job without providing more value to you, the actual player. Will things change with the release of GTA 6? At the very least, we should be more protected against hackers and cheaters because it's likely to use an updated engine and better netcode, but only time will tell here. Anyways, that's all I've got for today's video. Do you still enjoy GTA Online, or is it starting to feel like a meaningless grind? Let me know in those comments. Until next time, have a great day, and adios amigos.